In this discussion, we're going to delve into the XDR kill chain. This is a kill chain that's fully compatible with the MITRE attack framework, but it's specifically extended for XDR. As you'll notice from the innovative user interface, the XDR kill chain is represented by what we refer to as the loop. The XDR kill chain identifies 5 stages on the attack landscape: initial attempts, persistent foothold, exploration, propagation, and exfiltration, and impact. Each stage is associated with its own tactics and techniques. If you hover your mouse over each stage, you'll see a list of associated tactics. Now let's break down what each of these stages represents. Initial attempts is when attackers are trying to access your network. Persistent foothold is when attackers, once inside your network, are trying to maintain access to your systems. Exploration is when attackers are inspecting your network, learning more about your environment. Propagation is when attackers are trying to obtain additional privileges and control additional systems. Exfiltration and impact is when attackers are attempting to steal your data. The XDR kill chain augments MITRE attack-based tactics and techniques with its own tactics. These tactics, developed by Stellar Cyber, are prefixed with XDR. For example, in the initial attempt stage, we have the XDR SBA, Sensor Behavior Analytics, XDR MBA, Network Behavior Analytics, and XDR UBA, User Behavior Analytics. In the persistent foothold stage, we have the remaining XDR EBA, Endpoint Behavioral Analytics, XDR Malware, and XDR Intel. We also classify whether the tactic was sourced internally or externally. Let's delve into the initial attempt stage. There are 7 tactics mapped into this stage, starting with reconnaissance and ending with initial access. Based on the past month's data, 19 out of the 50 possible alert types were triggered in this stage. If we remove the initial attempt filter, we see that 61 out of 155 possible alert types were triggered across the entire XDR kill chain. Filtering on the initial access tactic, we find that 4 alert types were triggered out of the possible 9. By clicking on the View button, we can expand the phishing URL. Here, you'll see the associated kill chain stage, initial attempts, tactic, initial access, and technique, phishing. Clicking on the More Info button will lead you to additional details about the interflow. In the XDR section, you'll find more information regarding the tactic ID, tactic name, initial access, technique ID, and technique name, phishing. You can now explore each of these stages and start learning about the alert types and how they are mapped into tactics and techniques. We hope this session has been enlightening and that you're excited to start exploring with the XDR kill chain framework.